time for health news with your Wellness Wednesday. You've all done it. You have a rough day, and then you go and put on that saddest playlist you know. Now, researchers think they know why that actually works. Now, a study out of Durham University in the UK and the University of Jyväskylä in Finland surveyed more than 2,400 people. They found melancholy music mostly triggers three things: pleasure, comfort, and pain, usually tied to memories those songs bring back. Scientists say there is chemistry behind it. Music releases dopamine at those big emotional peaks, and then research links sad songs to a hormone that helps that body blunt grief. People also simply find sad music more beautiful. There is an aesthetic pool to that. But a caveat, it doesn't work for everyone. Some listeners, those songs, they dredge up bad memories, so don't always play that music for your friend if it works for you.
This story reminds me of a true story. Phil Collins, I heard in an interview. You know who Phil Collins is, the musician, right? So he said that about this.
Don't insult me.
About this, I'm just making sure everyone knows. I'm not meaning to insult you.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, you know. So he says that in Britain, they just get over it. But when it comes to sad songs, his quote was, "You Americans like to waller around in it."
We do.
That's what he said.
We do, as
and
Americans.
It is so true,
we like
isn't
to
it?
be sad, don't we?
Well, this is, I don't know if this is going to make you happy. Vaccine exemptions among U.S. kindergartners just hit a new high, 4.2% for the 25-26 school year. That's up from 3.6% last year. That's about 155,000 kids with an exemption from at least one required vaccine, according to new CDC data. And the rate went up in 41 states, plus Washington, D.C. At the same time, coverage slipped for every childhood vaccine tracked nationally, now sitting around 92%. Now, this matters because public health officials say you need close to 95% to keep measles from spreading. And nearly half of the states are now above a 5% exemption rate. The data also found roughly 280,000 kindergartners started school without paperwork, showing they completed the MMR series. The bottom line here, this is not just isn't a few outlier communities anymore. Now, this is happening across the country.
Well, scientists may have found one reason some people make it past 100 years old. It comes down to a rare kind of immune cell. New research out of Japan found that around age 100, certain helper T cells, they transform into killer cells that hunt down damaged cancerous cells before they can do harm. Now, in people in their 70s through 90s, those cells make up about 4% of the sample. In centenarians, nearly 10%. And then the people who live past 110, there are not many of those, more than 17%. So researchers say those cells were still active, they weren't worn out, they were cloning themselves into what amounts to a little army. So immune aging may not be purely a story of decline. The body could keep adapting even in extreme old age. Now, the one caveat to this is the study only looked at 28 people, and they were all in Japan. But I think they're the ones who are living the longest, so that's why they're studying them.
A 28-person study, you say?
And only in Japan. But I think that's where the most people live the longest.
They do live long there.
So.